Hi guys, in this video I'm going to answer the question, what are some examples of self-doubt? Let's go. Self-doubt can manifest in a lot of different ways, but self-doubt often goes back to some sort of non-truth you've been telling yourself. That's what I believe. So, for example, you doubt your ability to accomplish something, and it usually goes back to something you're telling yourself. Are you telling yourself that you can't have success? You can't have whatever? The I can't thoughts are creating more self-doubt when it's something negative. In other words, you see everybody else being successful, having their dreams come true, but you are struggling. Self-doubt can also be a symptom of imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome, there's about 7 different types, but it's essentially feeling that in spite of all your success and your achievements, you feel that others don't really know the real you, and if they did, they would see that you're a fraud. That's really at the backbone of imposter syndrome. It's a complete lack of confidence, self-doubt. If you achieve anything, you think that you don't deserve it. And this goes back a lot of times to childhood, where no matter what you achieved, maybe you had a critical parent, a narcissistic family, where no matter what you achieved, it wasn't good enough. It never met their standard. Or you felt that you were constantly being criticized. So nothing you ever did was right, and now you're an adult and you're struggling with all of this self-doubt because you have a core belief potentially that nothing you do is good enough, you're not worthy, you're not deserving, you aren't able to achieve success because it's not perfect. Whatever you produce is not perfect, therefore it's not as valuable, or you don't produce it in the way that someone else you think wants you to do something. For instance, your boss is never satisfied, therefore you think that your achievement doesn't count. Or if anybody ever criticizes you, you think that everything you achieved is not worth it. Everything you achieve doesn't matter because one person doesn't agree with something you did or something that you've achieved. So it's really, imposter syndrome is all about looking for reasons to further doubt yourself. When you live in that experience, it can be so painful because self-doubt is at the crux of every kind of achievement. If you look at athletes that have achieved some sort of success, they have to stay in that positive mindset or else they will never cross that finish line. If they constantly live in self-doubt, they will never get across the finish line because the self-doubt is so negative and toxic. It would keep them from even starting. It would keep them from even participating. So what happens in real life is self-doubt keeps us from participating in things that we really want to achieve. Getting to the root of your self-doubt is the next step. There's no easy way around it. With what I do, I help my clients get unstuck very quickly. That's always the goal, so that what would take a year in therapy, talk therapy, can take just a couple of sessions and can really transform your life. And all of a sudden you start acknowledging and realizing you have all these abilities and you're allowing them to come out and you're not being critical of yourself, which often stifles any kind of achievement. So I hope this finds you well, and I hope that you will look at your own self-doubt, the things that you're holding yourself back from achieving, and take the first step. Journaling is an excellent way. It doesn't have to be a fancy journal. Just grab a notebook and start writing down the things that you're doubting yourself about. And you'll see that you're doubting your abilities, you're doubting your education, you're doubting your skills. And it's a way of, once you put it on paper, you can see what you're really thinking. And that's a powerful place to start. My link is in the bio. I'll see you in the next video. I hope you like and subscribe. Bye for now.